Good day, human Latiosites. This is Latiosazuro, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Shuffle. So, let's begin. Last time, we finished up with that second spooky safari. This time, we have something new. First of all, the Mega Bandit competition has returned, so you can do that to go get your speed ups, raise max levels. If you don't have the Mega Stone, by all means get that. The Giratina, the Giratina escalation battle is back. So if you don't have the altered form, I do recommend go catch it because it is a really good Pokemon to have. Otherwise, just go get your enhancements because, I mean, it's free items. All they cost is a heart per play. But the big thing this week is this spooky Gengar once per day. Every day it gets easier to catch. So I'm actually going to try this. Let's go. Okay, this is actually not looking very good for me. Alright, I need Unknown to come through. Because I'm actually trying this with Alakazam because of these, because of all these, disruptions and blocks and whatnot. Alright, well, here's the Mega Evolution. Unfortunately, it's not going to help us with those unbreakable blocks. But, you know what? It will help us with the breakable ones, which will come up. I did try this yesterday. I did beat it. And it ended up breaking out of, like, 3 Great Balls and fleeing. Like, legitimately. So, suffice to say, that kind of delayed production of this episode. So I apologize about that. Alright. Alakazam is not a bad option for this stage. You could also use something like Gengar or Rayquaza. The main reason why I didn't is because of those unbreakable blocks. Is because of the breakable blocks, actually. So, I don't know. Yesterday with Gengar, I beat it with 3 moves left, so this time beat it with 5 moves left. So I don't know what to think. I mean, it depends. It really does depend. Alright. Let's see if we can catch this thing. 26%. It does have like a 4% increase, like depending on the day. It's gonna break out of the Pokeball. I'm gonna still throw Great Balls at this thing. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Come on, Gengar, stay in the ball, please. Come on. Come on, just stay in the ball. So with that, we are actually gonna catch this thing. You could just wait until the next day. There's no reason to really Great Ball it, but I'm willing to Great Ball it because I'm here to bring this to you guys. So, it has an attack power of 70, the Poison typing. We have another Poison type Mega Evolution. It has the ability Vitality Drain for some reason. And it has basically the Hoenn starter Megas, the Mega Mewtwo X, the Costume Sableye effect. Basically all of those Pokemon's effect, where it basically replaces 3 Pokemon, but in this case a Poison type. So, that's kind of cool. Unfortunately, like the Costume Sableye, it doesn't have a new Mega Sprite. It's the same Mega Sprite, which I have, I don't like that fact. I'd rather see something new. But you know what? It's still cool. It's a Poison-type Gengar. It's obviously not nearly as good as the regular Gengar, but it's still kind of cool to have. If nothing else, just for the gimmick of having something different. So, you know what? I don't want to do this with Ampharos because of reasons. You know what? That's okay. That is okay. I'm going to do this with, I'll bring Krookodile, I'll bring Flygon, and I'll bring something super effective. Well, something else super effective. Because we're going to show off Mega Pidgeot. Because I haven't done that yet. So, let's go. 50 moves to do this. Let's go. So we want to get the Mega Evolution off, and then we want to start, well, using it. Pretty straightforward, I would suppose. Now, it seemed to take a while to Mega Evolve, which is unfortunate. Now, you can raise max level it, so it'll be a little bit stronger. Mine is not, because I never use Pidgeot. Okay. So it basically does the same thing as Glalie, but sideways. It's like a sideways Glalie, which can potentially help out with combos, but not really. In fact, I would venture to say I think Mega Charizard X's ability might be better than that. Because at least that's like just a straight up X across all the corners. I don't know. I wouldn't say either necessarily the case. So, it is a resisted Mega in this case, but we have so many super effective non-support. Oh, sorry, too many super effective support that we'll be fine. Even if we're not, it's not like we have any real vested interest in beating Ampharos in this case. It's a cool Mega effect. It is different. I do have to respect the fact that it is different. It's something that we haven't had yet, given that we've had a V-shape, just not sideways. So, you know what? It's a cool Mega effect. I'm glad that Mega Pidgeot, being our first flying Mega, has something kind of different. I'm hoping that when Shiny Mega Rayquaza comes out, which could happen because there is a sprite for it in the coding of the game, that its Mega, well, it'll be a flying type, another flying type Mega, and it could be something really cool and something really useful. Because Rayquaza itself doesn't have the best typing, being Dragon, but it has like one of the best Mega effects, arguably the best. All right, now let's go for Ghost. Even Sableye. Alright, I am actually going to be bringing a bunch of strong Pokemon here because I want to win, and we're not going to have any super effective Megas to help us out in this case. So, whatever, I'll bring Haunter. Why not? Alright. We are bringing Ghost because this way it'll actually, clear them. Alright, this will be the showing off the costume Sableye. I probably should have gone for the Power of 4 Plus there, to be honest. If I was paying attention, I probably would have. Alright. We're not even going to trigger it. Wow. Not that it does all that much damage. It's not super effective or anything. Okay. Poop it, get rid of them barriers, and now, let's Mega Evolve. Now let's have some fun. So this Sableye doesn't look any different than the normal, Mega Sableye. Though I really, really, really like the sprite of the costume Sableye as the non-Mega. I don't mind the Mega sprite, it's just Mega Sableye. But I really like the, costume sprite. Even though I don't see how it's much of a cost. Actually, no. This is definitely the costume. If there's any costume Pokemon for real, Other than Pikachu, this might be it. The Pumpkaboo and Gourgeist, I don't quite get. The Gengar one, I don't get how that's a costume. But this is Count Sableye. This is Count Sableye. Alright. But I'm still trying to wrap my head around, why is Gengar have Vitality Drain? You would think if it's going to have anything like that, I would have Poisonous Mist, being a poison type. So I'm still confused, but whatever. This is legitimately straight up RNG with the whole Sableye thing. Okay, let's go for this. I'm going for these Flappies just to get rid of them, because they won't help us at all. Sableye can't replace them. There we go. So that is the costume Sableye in action. It is best used with a bunch of ghost Pokemon. If you don't bring any ghost Pokemon with it, it'll do absolutely nothing. As the Mega. I mean, it still does have Prank, and you do have to respect that, but other than that, that's the costume Sableye. Now let's try something a little bit different. Let's test out the costume Gengar. So, type, now we're dealing with Poison, which is my least favorite type, as a lot of you who are familiar with this channel know. These are going to be weaker Pokemon, though, because I don't train as many Poison Pokemon. I really don't. And this thing is actually going to take a while to Mega Evolve, I'm assuming. So, there's a chance we might lose. Alright. Especially because this thing is never used before. So, let's see what we can do. We're not getting the Vitality Drain off. The only good thing I can say about Vitality Drain is that you wouldn't want to trigger it late in the game anyway. So the fact is, by the time you Mega Evolve, you wouldn't want to trigger it. If you ever are going to want to trigger it, it would be before you Mega Evolve. So, it is actually not a bad skill for a Mega Pokemon, which is probably why Sceptile and Venusaur are okay with it. Okay, so this Gengar's going to stop sticking his tongue out at us. This just looks awkward seeing Gengar reappear instead of just getting rid of itself. It just looks weird. Mostly because I'm used to the other Gengar, and this looks identical to it. I mean, it's cool they made a Poison Mega. Oh, another Poison Mega, should I say. Obviously, Beedrill is the elephant in the room. But I would rather it be something, better. Especially because I would want to see the exclusive new Gengar form be better than the old one. But I understand they couldn't probably do that because I don't think it could be possible without making something completely game-breaking. Because Rayquaza is arguably better in certain circumstances, but it doesn't Mega Evolve nearly as quickly, unless you fully candy it. But not everyone has the ability to just drop 20 candies on it at a given time. For the most part, most people probably will at some point be able to get 20 candies, potentially for it, though I always recommend the first one be using a Gengar. Obviously not this Gengar. But Rayquaza is definitely one of the best Mega Evolutions in the game. This Gengar is a lot more RNG dependent than the old one for obvious reasons, being the a la Hoenn starter effect. But I still think it does have a capacity for success. My biggest concern about being a poison type is even Mega Beedrill has a better effect. So where does that leave this Mega Gengar? Because Beedrill, it's not that its effect is perfect. It's very good because you have a lot more control over it in the combos. But the big thing with Beedrill is it Mega Evolves within one match if you fully candy it. How do you really compete with that? And you can control what goes away. Either way, we're going to get our Gengar to level 2. So, there's that. There's definitely that. So, those are the recent Mega Evolutions that just came out. And those of you who are going after Banette, I wish you guys the best of luck in getting your Mega Stone, getting your candies. May everyone watching this video attempting it receive 6 candies. Also, good luck with the with getting your Gengar. You only get one chance a day, but every day that goes on, it gets easier to catch. So, I mean, if you wait toward the end, you should be able to catch it a lot easier than the first day. I mean, I had a lot better luck the second day and the first day, so who knows, that might work for you guys as well. And also, I wish you guys the best of luck with working on that Giratina Altered Form Escalation battle. Either catching it if you haven't caught it yet, or just getting to the highest level to get your Pokemon enhancements. So, thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time with some more content in Pokemon Shuffle. Goodbye.